sure that they stay clear of any forms of any form of gathering, pretty much. That is along Tomboya Street, Ronald Ngala, as you go down towards downtown. That would join River Road down there. And these are just the live images that we are getting from the Nairobi CBD with regards to the security that continues to be enhanced by security officers. Remember that the military has equally been deployed to assist in maintaining law and order. We have our reporters stationed in making sure that we bring you the very latest what is happening across the country. As we sit here from the other end, you would see there is some sort of gathering, some crowd on the other end. We're not certain what is happening there, but all we know is that the police officers are stationed there in making sure that there is law and order. We continue to bring you the very latest with regard to the protests. Remember, today was the day that the protesters, pretty much the Gen Z and Kenyans, had said that they would be going to occupy State House, and outside State House, we know that the security is tight. You cannot access that road. You need clearance to use that road. But this is the downside of town. This is Tomboya joining Ronald Ngala as you go down, in making sure that security is actually maintained. We see a police vehicle parked down, border riders there to do their business. But of interest to note is that businesses along this route have actually just shut down because of what was witnessed the other day. Shops were looted in the CBD. But here seems to be a standoff between what looks like the police and a crowd from the other end. If you just proceed down towards River Road, there seems to be a crowd that has gathered, and the police are there to make sure no form of gathering is actually proceeding towards the upper side of town. And these, on your right, that is also the CBD that is leaving Kenyatta Avenue as you go towards GPO. The security is also tight, but nothing much happening on this road. On a normal day, this would be a busy street. This would be busy as people go about their businesses, as public services vehicles continue to ferry people in and outside town. But today it is a ghost town, pretty much. Nothing much happening on this road, but we continue to bring you the very latest on the situation, what the situation is like. That is All Saints Cathedral, which played a role in actually having protesters. It actually acted as a hospital where emergency services will be issued to those who were hurt. As you go further up, that would be the junction that connects you to Upper Hill and further ahead towards Valley Road. On your left of your screen, that is the CBD. As you can see, police officers, both uniformed and in plain clothes, just making sure that they maintain security, making sure that nothing much happened, no form of protest is taking place. But here is the road on your right. That is the State House Road, the road that goes up towards State House, and that actually even has a barrier on the road. You cannot access that road going towards State House. But what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is the CBD as you go towards Valley Road, around Ronald Ngala commercial area. As the police have a police vehicle is there, you can see police officers, the anti-riot police officers, uniformed and non-uniformed, plainclothes police officers equally there, making sure that security is enhanced. Those are live pictures. We wait to see what exactly is happening here. There seems to be a standoff between police and what would be a crowd further down, as we can see. But the police are there to make sure that no crowds actually advance towards the upper side of town. It will be remembered that there were meeting stations near I&M building but today that has not managed to be successful. Earlier, there were a little bit of push and pull with police officers near Imenti as tear gas was lobbed, and the protesters were actually pushed further down. As you continue to see, they continue to be pushed further down as we continue to follow up on what is happening not only in Nairobi but across the country. Moses Wahisi is actually here at Tom Mboya, if I'm not wrong, Moi Avenue. If you just bring us up to speed, Wahisi.
I said we were at Moi Avenue, so we came to Tom Mboya, and at this particular time we are at Luthuli Avenue. I know when you are at Luthuli Avenue, if you understand this side, then we have Mfangano Street on the other end. And that is when you're thinking if you want to go on the other sides of the downtown. Now, let me explain what is happening here. We have a number of some police officers, not in uniform, I must say, but also others in uniform. I will also point that out. And then we have a number of individuals holding some kind of rods, we should call them. And others are asking what exactly is happening at this end. Now, earlier we've been told that a number of some rowdy youth wanted to come to this side to loot the shops. So most of the people are protecting their property. That is what they are saying. They're trying as much as possible to make sure that the boys that were trying as much as possible here to come and maybe vandalize their shops. You can be able to see that the shops have been closed at this particular time. So they are trying as much as possible to make sure that they are protecting their property. Note the number of individuals with the roads. And kama umewahi tumia jembe pengine utajua wanajaribu kwa vyovyote vile kusema kuwa watakuwa na linda mali yao. And you can see even what is happening at this particular time. This looks like a guy who is under the influence of something, so he's trying as much as possible to cause mayhem. And you can be able to see they will be able to ransack you, and they will tell you to get out of here, because earlier on a number of guys came here. They tried to see how they might be able to get access to the shops that are here, and that is why these individuals are trying as much as possible to protect their property. And that is what is happening at this particular end. We had a number of individuals here who were in uniform, but they have dispersed from this place at this particular hour because the guys that are here, they have said they will do what they have to do to protect their property. So in long and short, they've said they know each other. They will stand guard outside their properties, and they will try as much as possible to make sure that they do protect what is theirs. And that is a number of the shops that are at this particular end. So that is what is happening at this particular end. And I think in just a nutshell, if you're not known at this particular zone at this particular time, the individuals who have shops here, and this is Luthuli Avenue to be specific, they have said they must protect what is theirs, and that is why utaona wa majama wengi sana hapa wameshikilia marungu for the purposes of protecting their places of business. Back to you, Seto.
Their own hands to safeguard their property. But what you're seeing on your screen on the right, that seems to be Moi Avenue, where tear gas is being lobbed. It seems like we have protesters on the road trying to ignite fire in the sea on that road, pretty much. That is on Moi Avenue as you go down towards that should be Haile Selassie. And it is a matter that we continue to follow. But as Moses Wahisi has said, their police officers, together with the owners of the shops, are there. We have plainclothes police officers. It is really difficult for you to know who is an officer, because even the locals